Prime Ticket is proud to present celebrities from movies, television, and professional sports in a rare star-studded exhibition hockey game between the Anaheim Mighty Ducks and the Los Angeles Kings at the Arrowhead Pond in Anaheim. All proceeds from ticket sales, parking, and concessions will be donated to the Southern California chapter of the Red Cross to assist victims affected by the recent fires in Southern California. Catch all the action live at 7:30 only on Prime Ticket. Sports LA style.
Sports, LA style. Prime Ticket.
The San Diego Sports Arena in San Diego, California is the place where the IHL begins a new television season here on Prime Network. We have the Indianapolis Ice taking on the home side, San Diego Gulls. A pleasant good evening, everyone. Alongside me, Bernie Federko, former NHL great. I'm John Paul Della Camera. We'll be here for 12 telecasts this season on Prime Network, 9 regular season and 3 during the Turner Cup playoffs. And hopefully you'll get to see a very exciting league. A lot of goals in this league, Bernie. 13 teams and a shootout. No more overtime.
Well, back in 85-86, the International Hockey League brought in a shootout. They went a 5-minute overtime and then to a shootout. This year they changed it a little bit. They're going directly to the shootout because it is the most exciting part of hockey. And when the goals are scored, the people want to cheer it and keeps the people in the building right to the end.
Well, there's a lot of teams now in the I, 13 this year, at least 14 next year. They're broken down into 4 different divisions, and we'll see that some of the races are very close.
Well, they're very close, and I think that's what people want to see. People are excited when there's a close race, especially in their hometown. We go to the Eastern Conference in the Atlantic Division. Kalamazoo, Fort Wayne, and Cleveland are all tied with 26 points, so that's going to be a real barn burner for the rest of the year. Peoria leads the Central by 2 points over Cincinnati. Indianapolis is trying to creep back up. We go to the Western Conference where we see Milwaukee, who is leading the I right now with 34 points. Atlanta's only 3 points behind. Kansas City certainly not out of the picture. You go to the Pacific Division, you see Las Vegas in with a 1-point lead over San Diego, and only Phoenix is only 2 points behind San Diego, so this is a big game for the San Diego Gulls.
This is going to be very interesting. We'll get into some of this stuff later, but one of the things to tell you at the top, San Diego, Bernie, has been off for 1 whole week, and for Dwayne Sutter's team, 3 games in 3 nights.
Well, it's always tough to go into a building after they've had so much rest, but the last time that the Gulls had a rest, they didn't come up with a very good effort. Today, we talked to Harold Snaps, and of course, he said that they better be a lot more prepared tonight. So Indianapolis is a little tired, but they got a bunch of young kids that are going to have a lot of enthusiasm, so I think that San Diego's going to have their hands full tonight.
Stick with us. We'll meet some of the top players when we come back, and we'll also take a look at the keys to the game for both of these teams as San Diego meets Indianapolis on Prime Network.
Do you toss and turn all night long? Do you wake up with neck and shoulder pain? Try the Contour Pillow, anatomically designed for the natural contour of your head and neck to support and align your spine for a great night's sleep. Look, ordinary pillows lose shape and sag, causing neck tension and back pain. But the Contour Pillow provides gentle orthopedic support. Tense muscles relax. You awake refreshed.
The difference I feel in my neck and my back is really amazing.
Best of all, my husband doesn't snore anymore.
Therapeutic pillows cost $60 or more. Now enjoy the ultimate night's sleep for only $19.95. Order in the next 10 minutes and we'll also include this washable cover absolutely free. Enjoy the best night's sleep you've ever had or return it for a full refund. The Contour Pillow is not available in stores. Order now.
For rush delivery of your Contour Pillow, have your credit card ready and call now 1-800-238-8383 or send $19.95 plus $5.95 shipping to Contour Pillow, P.O. Box 11624, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Welcome back, everyone, to San Diego with Bernie Federko. I'm John Paul Della Camera. We've got the Gulls and the Ice ready to do battle. And one of the problems this year, Bernie, for the Ice, scoring goals. If they score goals, they need to get it from a couple of key guys, Krasov and Semeta.
Absolutely, JP. These are 2 players that they really count on. Krasov, only 19 years old, but this is a guy that's got to score some more. He's got to shoot some more. Rob Semeta, a lot of talent, takes too many penalties, too many minor penalties, but he's the guy, he leads the team in scoring with 11 goals. He's the guy that's going to have to really be the leader tonight.
San Diego's key players are guys that have not been healthy for a while.
No, they haven't, but they're back together. McDonough's first game back. They're playing back together with Scott Arneal, who were very successful, the three of them last year as a line. Harold Sneff's looking for big things, and this is the night that they want them to start.
Goaltending-wise, you've played against Alan Bester. Susie's only a rookie.
That's right. Alan Bester is a very talented goaltender. He's very quick. When he played in Toronto, we had a lot of trouble scoring because of his reflexes. He's a guy that San Diego looks. He's got a great record, great goals against under 3, and that's marvelous. Christian Susie, a rookie out of college hockey last year, somebody that the Blackhawks are counting on to come up and maybe be a backup for Eddie Belfour someday. But this, if they're going to do very well, this is the guy that's going to have to lead them.
Keys to the game for the Indianapolis Ice. That first one is very vital.
Absolutely. They played this their third game in 3 nights. They've got to get out there. They've got to get right on top and try to get a quick start on the Gulls. They need to score some more goals. They've been having trouble scoring, so when you're having trouble scoring, you got to go to the net more. You got to forecheck a little better. Specialty teams are the worst penalty killing and power play in the league. This is something that the more you work on, and they've been working on a lot, this is something that they've got to improve on if they're going to be successful in this league.
Now, in San Diego's keys, this first point relates to their 1 week off.
Well, they've had trouble. Anytime you have a week off, your legs get a little loggy, and you got to come out tonight. They got to stay focused. They got a big crowd tonight, and both those first two things, they've got to stay focused. This is the game. They got to take advantage of this big crowd, and they got to go out there and make these fans cheer. The power play's been having trouble lately. They've been working on it all week. They've got McDonough back. This is going to make their power play a lot better, and these will be really the keys for the Gulls tonight.
Well, hopefully we'll have a great game for you. It's our first one of 12 coming up on Prime Network. Stay tuned for this one. The Indianapolis Ice on the road against the San Diego Gulls.
You want to have some fun? Some California fun? Then order the Aqua Sling from Riva Sport and let the fun fly. The Aqua Sling water balloon slingshot is just plain fun. Fun on the run and fun in the sun. The Aqua Sling can launch a water balloon the length of a football field, or double that with the 200-yard competition model. The Aqua Sling is made in America and designed to last. It's easily used by 1, 2, or 3 people, and it comes with a lifetime guarantee. With your Aqua Sling, you get 72 biodegradable balloons, the garden hose fill nozzle, official Aqua Sling target, and detailed instructions on its, proper use. Just call 1-800-544-5200. That's 1-800-544-5200. Have your credit card ready and we can ship it to you tomorrow. Tomorrow. That's right. You can be having California fun in just a few days. The Aqua Sling costs a mere $19.95. So what are you waiting for? Order your California fun today.
IHL matchup between Indianapolis and San Diego from the San Diego Sports Arena here on Prime Network. We're just about set for the face-off. Martin is the referee, ready to drop the puck between McDonough and Dubinsky. And we're set. San Diego in the predominant white uniforms with black and red. In the black and silver are Indianapolis, sort of looking like the Los Angeles Kings as Susie sends it around the boards. Goes back the other way. Arneal in there. Checking. Loose puck along the boards. 4 players after it. It comes free. McDonough taken down as the puck goes out of the zone into the neutral zone. Fedotov just back from Anaheim. He's been up twice already this year looking for McDonough, and it's cleared back into the neutral zone. DeGray hitting his man. Here's Shank. Right circle shot. A boomer, but it's high and wide. Left point Fedotov. The shot tipped wide of goal. Ice looking to get it out of the zone. Here they come with Dubinsky. Krivokrasov with a flip as he was checked by Dale DeGray. Picked up by Fedotov. San Diego moving it up the right side, looking to make a change. Intercepted. Played to that right side by Boyer. Byram along the boards as the Ice have also changed. Back the other end. Loach, the shot wide of the glove hand of Susie. Well, the Ice is not off to the kind of start they wanted.
No, that's what you can't do. This is a game there. You've got to make sure that they keep the home crowd out of it, and they've got to get the puck in deep, and they've got to start forechecking, or they're going to be in big trouble all night.
Credit San Diego. They have come out strong here, knowing that if they can get an early lead, they could do some damage. Over the line comes Loach on the drop pass. The backhander in front. McSween just missed. Susie took down a Gull player in front. Here's a 2-on-1. Byram giving it up in the right side. He's wide open. The shot taken and a score. The first goal comes to Indianapolis. incredible. That's Yves Giroux who scores the goal.
That's what always happens, and you always got to have the danger that when you get stuck on a 2-on-1, San Diego was trying to get in there, trying to make something happen. Consequently, they got stuck on a 2-on-1. They come down. He looked to fake that he was going to pass it, and he put a high shot over top of Alan Bester's shoulder. He had no chance on it. It's always a mistake that you make when you try to get a goal too early on the for your home crowd. You get stuck, and here's a great shot. Alan Bester had no chance on it.
Back in the live action, the puck hopping behind Susie. It's a 1-0 Indianapolis lead. Susie leaving it, taken behind that centering pass. Stopped by Susie on the short side, and he covers up. A chance out in front from Denny Lambert.
JP, one thing that they wanted to do, we're talking to Dwayne Sutter today, was try to get that first goal. It's always better to play on the road when you got a goal lead. San Diego's always had their best period in the first period, and was something that Indy had to do, is try to get that first goal. Peru made no mistake on that. San Diego's got to settle down a little bit, and they got to get back into this game. Plenty of time.
Two guys you've played against, Harold Sneps and Dwayne Sutter, and one thing you can say about their teams, they'll be feisty and competitive just like these guys.
Yes, these two guys, you hated to play against them when you're out there. They're both hard-nosed players. Harold, the defenseman, of course, played for over 1,000 games in the National Hockey League. Dwayne Sutter, 4 Stanley Cup rings. I'd like to have one of those myself. Both very fierce competitors. They're going to have their players playing the same way.
Scott McKay facing off with Kevin St. Jacques. Off the face-off that was taken, but a whistle from the referee Martin. Two players jamming right off that draw. Lambert is one of them. And the referee Martin was wise to blow the whistle on that one before the trouble actually started.
Well, I think that's something they're trying to do. People don't like to see so many interruptions. If you're going to be a fight, drop them and let it go. And I think the referees in all the leagues now have taken the initiative that if something starts, get to it early, get the guys off. It's a game of hockey, and they want you to play hockey, so get them out there, and it makes it more exciting. Now we go into a 4-on-4 situation here that's always exciting for hockey. A lot more ice to play on, a lot more exciting, a lot more room to work the puck around.
Lambert and Toporowski are the players going off. 2 minutes each. They can call it roughing if they want. We didn't see too much, but it was wise to take them off before the trouble did start. Time of the penalties, 2:02, and it's 4-on-4 right now. Off the draw, McKay. Controlled. Bob Kellogg playing it long. Icing was waved off. Into the corner. That's Giroux. Jammed along the boards. Referee wants them to move the puck, and now they do. No whistle. Back the other way, Fedotov. On the left wing. Halverson. Now picked up by the ice. Hackstall, their team captain. This is his 3rd year with Indy. And a tough check in the corner. Bodies are flying. San Diego with a shot, and it's gloved by Susie. A delayed penalty, though. Martin's got a call. Cross-checking.
That's exactly what San Diego want to do. Get this crowd into the game. Some good forechecking, some big hits out there. Consequently, a penalty's taken in front of the net. San Diego's got a chance on a 4-on-3 now to get right back into this game.
Cross-checking penalty called on Carl Dykhouse.
Well, Dykhouse had no choice but to take this penalty. The puck ends up right going back to the point. There's going to be a shot come from the point. Dykhouse had to try to clear the front of the net. He took the penalty, and it was a good penalty to take because that shot might have got through if he wouldn't have cross-checked him.
So now it's 4-on-3. You've got Arneal out there along with Loach, Schenk, and DeGray. A lot of firepower here for San Diego.
We'll see how this week of practice on the power play has worked.
4-on-3 for a minute 21. And then it'll be 5-on-4 for the remaining seconds. Here's DeGray. Right circle shot. Oh, a screamer. Martin, the referee, had a duck. And a good thing he was quick to bring the face-off out of the zone.
Well, one thing Harold Sneps mentioned this morning is they want to start taking some more shots. When you struggle on the power play, you want to try to get as many shots as you can. That's not a good place to take a shot from, though. When you're on a power play, especially on a 4-on-3, it's a lot better than be on 5-on-3. What you want to do is try to get a shot to the best possible angle you can. To take a shot from the angle from the side there is not a good angle to take a shot. They got to work the puck, try to get a better shot from in front of the net, and then get some guys going to the net to get some rebounds.
Ready for this draw. Byram will come in. Number 16 for Indianapolis. That's a good way to win it and kill some time. Going with the offensive win, sending it the other way. Gulls taken out of their zone. Loach Second leading scorer on this team over the center line. In the attack zone, he holds. DeGray, no room to tee it up. Right circle, right across. Loach again holding. DeGray, top of the circle again. Schenk, holding. Try to flip it across. It's blocked. And Byron with a good clear.
Very good play there. They're holding their triangle. The Ice want to keep that triangle, make that shot, make the passes come around to the perimeter, and they did a very good job with it.
31 more seconds on this one-man advantage. Schenk coming through. Centers it. Nobody there. As Schenk was taken down, and it's cleared. A lot of individual effort.
Yes, that's too much there, JP. There, you got a man advantage. You want to try to make everybody touch that puck once or twice, and try to do it by yourself, it's not going to work.
DeGray taking it back over the line. That's an offside, and you never like to see that in a power play.
No, not especially when you got all this ice to work. You only got 7 players on the ice right now. There's plenty of room to pass it, get the line and set up. They did it the first time down. They made a good play to get it inside the line, set up. If you don't set up on a 4-on-3, you're not going to score the goals, and they got to get it to the shooters. They got to move it around, like I said, or move it around the perimeter, and they got to start taking some better shots.
Derek Martin, the man in charge of this one. And so far, he's had to call a few. We're early in this one, 16:09 left in this first period. And it's a 1-0 lead for the Ice. They got off to a very slow start. The puck was in their zone for probably the first 2.5 minutes, but they ended up with the only goal. Toporowski will come out in 11 seconds, as will Lambert. And then it'll be a 5-on-4 for about 39 seconds. McSween takes it in deep. Holden gives it out at the point to Fedotov. Back for McSween. He's open. He drills it. It's blocked. Score! San Diego.
What's really funny here, JP, is McSween looks like he broke his stick on this play. It was a flopper. It changed direction, hit the defense in front of the net, ended up going into the net. So one of those lucky goals, that's the kind you like to get. That's going to get this crowd into it, and things just are going to be breaking wide open again here. Here's a shot again. He banned on it. His stick had flopped on him, hit the defenseman in front of the net, and it's over the shoulder, and there's nothing that Soucy could do about it.
McSween should get credit for the goal. It was a floater. A tough check in the corner. And sticks got a little high. That was Dreger. They made that check. Back the other way, Soucy behind his own goal. Leaving it off. Another penalty coming up. It's delayed. Soucy going to the bench. And that will stop play. And Toporowski's upset. There was a check made in the corner.
There's the rule that has been brought in the past couple of years to try to protect the players. This one all started with that you can't, when you turn your back on the play, if you get hit from behind, it could be an automatic 5-minute penalty here. We're going to be interesting what he's going to call here. You see here, he gets cross-checked from behind, and that's a rule that's so dangerous out there because you can Lambert just ran him and you could break your neck, and that's something that the International Hockey League and the National Hockey League has tried to avoid. They don't want to have anybody getting hurt unjustly like that, and that is a very dangerous penalty to take.
You could be looking at that 5-minute major.
Yes, you could. I would assume that he could very easily have called it. It's a 5-minute major and a game misconduct when something like this happened. You can see that he's hurt.
It's a 1-1 game right now in San Diego, and a lot will depend on what happens here and how this penalty is called. Stick around. The action continues on Prime.
After 18 years on The Price is Right, I've learned the secret to a good figure, a firm tummy. That's why I'm so excited about Easy Crunch. It's simpler than doing sit-ups, and you can do it by the pool, at the office, or watching TV.
With 2 kids, it's hard to work out, but I find time with Easy Crunch.
Easy Crunch works all 3 abdominal muscle groups.
The Forward Crunch works the upper abs, knee-ins target your lower abs, and the Rotator Crunch works the waistline.
I'm too busy to go to the gym. Easy Crunch works at home.
Easy Crunch's patented rocking cylinder creates a motion similar to those professional machines, and it comes complete with 5 power bands.
The result? A firmer, tighter stomach without having to do one single sit-up. Call toll-free now.
To order Easy Crunch bands and instruction booklet, call 1-800-334-4700. We'll bill your credit card 3 easy payments of $9.95 each. You get a full 60-day home trial. So to order, call 1-800-334-4700 now.
This is what has taken Mike Spear out of the game, and the same with Denny Lambert, and hopefully Spear's not seriously hurt, but he had to be taken off in a stretcher.
The biggest fear in hockey is getting hit from behind here and getting your neck crunched against the glass here, and that's exactly what happened to Mike Spear. I'm sure Denny Lambert didn't, mean to do it that way, but anytime you know that you're put in that kind of position, you're just going to make a hit. He turns his back on him. Lambert's already in the momentum, and he just goes ahead and pushes him, and Spears goes down. And let's hope that to bring the board out and everything is you're always afraid that hopefully they moved him well, that he didn't cause any more damage to his spine.
Well, Mike Spear has been taken out, and we'll try to get an update if we can for you. Here's McSween. That was about a maybe 10-minute delay. Right now it's a power play though for 5 minutes. Indianapolis, the worst power play team in the league, Bernie, with a chance to really take this game into their hands.
Yes, they do here. Here's the perfect example. They got 5 minutes. All you want to do is make sure you try to get one. They just got to get it in. Here's the guy. Krasov is the guy that they're going to look to get the power play set up and get that one goal for him.
Cleared along the boards. San Diego, like most teams now, don't really have one penalty killing unit. They'll use about 6 different forwards to get everybody involved.
Well, Harold Snapps is an expert at penalty killing, and he's one guy that tries to move the forwards in. He'll use probably 6 different forwards 2 at a time and try to just force them as fast as you can and change real quickly.
There's Scaldi. Oh, good job. He'll bring it back into the neutral zone and towards his own ice. There's the power play for Indianapolis, last in the league. Last year they were first, but they had a guy named Tony Herkus, who's now with St. Louis. And Brad Lauer, who's with Vegas. Look out. Scaldi forgot. Gulls penalty killing has been exceptional. Second in the eye. Byram out to the right point. So far, no shots for the ice. Centering pass blocked. Picked up by Haru. He has the 1 goal for this team. McSween for San Diego, 1-1. 3:42 left in the power play with Lambert gone for the game. Byram tried to center it. It's blocked. Intended for Haru. Loach clears. Great job.
Well, they're trying to move it around. It's what when you're struggling on the power play, you're better off getting it back to the point. If everybody charges that, just try to get a shot through, and that's what the Ice are not doing.
And they'll lose it again. Clear it out by San Diego. They've almost killed off 2 full minutes. Semeta. He leads his team in power play points with 13. He has 6 goals. Rivo Krasov. That was a great move, but it was too far in front of him. Semeta's pass. St. Jacques. Oh, nobody's getting it done.
The biggest problem when you're on a power play like this is you try to get it done. You got 5 minutes. Take your time, get one quality shot, and you're going to score. And that's right now. They're all in a state of panic. They're all trying to do it by themselves. It's teamwork. If you don't use teamwork, you're not going to play in this league.
All the way around the boards. St. Jacques from a prone position got it away. Dykhouse gives it up center point. Krivo Krasov. They got to pick him up. He's in deep, and then he lost it. DeGray off the boards. He's bumped. He gets it right back and finds the opening.
You've got to get some more pursuit. The Ice are not, they're getting outworked. They're getting out hit. They've got to get in there. They've got an extra man. They've got to get on top of the Gulls if they're going to make something happen.
2:16 left on the man advantage. A 5-minute major with Lambert gone for that boarding penalty. Dump back in, and there's Susi. Leaving it for Bob Kellogg. Well, Dwayne Sutter has tried everybody on this 5-minute situation. They don't even have a shot.
They got plenty of time, though, and that's all Dwayne is saying at the bench. Guys, take your time. We still got a couple of minutes. Let's just get one shot. Let's try to get that goal back and get this lead again.
Ricciardi giving it up to Semeta. A 1-1 tie here in San Diego. It's the IHL on Prime Network. With Bernie Federko, I'm John Paul Della Camera. Boyer along the boards. Dug out by Haru. Back for Boyer. Checked by McSween. Picked up by DeSantis. And he clears.
It's no surprise, though, with Harold Snapps coaching that they have good penalty killing. The Gulls have worked on it. They've got the good pursuit, and they're beating the ice to the puck right now.
Down the left wing side, Semeta dumps it in. Along the boards. Dug out. Dubinsky helped out. Here's Byram. Shooting it. Stick save. Bester. That's the first shot on the power play.
That's
and it
what they
almost
have
was
to do.
4 minutes.
That's absolutely. Dubinsky's been out there standing in front of the net. That's what they got to do. Try to get some shot through and get some rebounds.
3-on-2. Now 3-on-3. DeGray. can't center it. Behind the net. Finally, it's lost. Wouldn't that have been something if they had scored shorthanded? Here's the man. Creamer across. A big shot went wide. He fired it from the top of the circle. They want him to shoot more. His shooting percentage is excellent, but he doesn't shoot enough.
You know, the European players seem to come in. They all want to pass. They don't want to make too many moves. So they got to shoot the puck more. There's no question.
Boyer over the line. Tried to play it out to Dykhouse. It was blocked. Loach almost had a break. Sent in along the boards. Only one shot for Indianapolis. And we've gone almost the full 5 minutes. There's a long shot tip. Save Bester. Oh, what a big save off Boyer. And now it's getting rough in front. Boyer being restrained by the linesman. This is no time to lose your cool for Indy.
No, they finally got a good shot. They finally got some traffic in front of the net. Boyer went to the front of the net. There was a shot from the point, deflected. Bester made a big save. And that's what the Ice have got to do more. They've got to try to get some shots from the point. They've got to get some more traffic in front of the net. If they're going to score on Bester, they're going to have to get some more traffic.
DeSantis is going off, so it's another power play for Indianapolis. They may want to decline the penalty. In this case, they did so poorly on the last one.
Take the yards instead. Maybe you can extend that net closer to the center ice. They might have a better chance. Well, here it is. Boyer all alone in front, tries to deflect it. In comes DeSantis, and I don't know, you called him cross-checking there. That was a very questionable call, and I think it was the late hit there that was we made the call. And they're trying to take the garbage away from this. It's supposed to be a game. You take a hit and get out of the way.
That's John Anderson, number 10, serving the major penalty for Lambert. He was supposed to be out with a groin injury today, but we were surprised. He dressed for the game. He's not taking a shift out there, so far anyway. So
moral support.
Power play is on once more for Indianapolis.
There's a big face-off here. You got a 5-on-3. There's only 20 seconds up in the first power play. They got to make sure that they win the draw and get themselves the advantage on the puck here and get it back to the point and then try to get some traffic in front.
Well, ideally, they'd love to get the one good shot with a 5-on-3. Here it comes. Dykhouse sends it across. He'll get it back center point. 55-footer tip wide. Boyer after it. Back to Dykhouse. Top of the circle. Right side it goes. It got away.
So important to make a good pass. You got only 20 seconds left on a 5-on-3. To make a pass like that is ridiculous.
Anderson is on. It's 5-on-4 now. Anderson gets it, can't clear it out. Now it's deflected again. And this time San Diego should. No, it stays there. The puck just died near the blue line. Dykhouse with it. Somebody was still trapped in the zone.
Well, San Diego is just outworking them right now. They've been playing this whole period shorthanded, and if Indy doesn't get in on the board again, they're going to be in big trouble because San Diego's going to get stronger as the game goes on.
Pass on the right side for Haru. He scored the first goal. 1:45 in. Looking to center. 5-on-4 for another 1 minute. DeGray going over. Lost his stick. Right on the shot. Save it a short side Bester. DeGray again without his stick. Doesn't want to get a delay of game penalty. Moves it with his hand, which should be a hand pass if it was touched, but apparently it was deflected along the boards. Picked up and centered towards Arneal, but it's off the mark.
In the defensive zone now, they do allow you to use a hand pass as long as it's in the defensive zone. If you're in the offensive zone, then it's going to be a call.
Drager. Cleared out. Halverson. 24 seconds left on this power play for Indianapolis. Deflected off Dubinsky, and then it goes right back. Ice 2 for their last 14 against Phoenix in both games coming into this one. The percentage is going to be lower. Halverson with a good check on Dubinsky. There's another in open ice. And Semeta laying a check on McKay.
Special teams are so important in the game of hockey, and the Ice are not getting it done that way.
The ovation is for the penalty killers. Obviously, we're at full strength now in a 1-1 game. McSween off the boards. Shank across the way. Arneal kicked it forward and paid the price. Kellogg, this game is getting rougher.
Boys will be boys.
On the left side, even when they played 3 games in 3 nights and the other team hasn't played in a week.
Well, they got the youngest team in the league, and they got a lot of young, fresh legs, even if they played 3 games in 3 nights.
The average age is 23 plus. San Diego checks in at about 26 plus. San Diego is actually younger this year than last year. Deep in the ice zone. 8 minutes to go in the first period. Tied at 1. Boyer's pass dangerous right there. Fedotov collecting it with DeSantis on defense. Across the center line. 65-footer is knocked down. Rebound. Fedotov fan. And it's cleared back the other way. Bester will leave it for Mark DeSantis. Pass into the neutral zone. Intercepted for the moment. Lead pass deflected. Back into the ice end. No penalty call there. Along the boards near side. Arneal will get it. And now it's cleared out. Cimetta, leading scorer for the Ice. And now players colliding in the neutral zone. A lot is happening away from the puck. San Diego getting it. Back to the center line. Toporowski fires it in high off the glass. Settled down by San Diego's DeSantis. Dumping it in from the center line, or just prior to it, they're going to call an icing. He could have taken one more step, he would have been fine. 6:54 to go here in the first period. Tied at 1, San Diego and Indianapolis. To the IHL on Prime Network with Bernie Fedorko. I'm John Paul Della Camera. It's tied at 1. This whole first period has been Indianapolis on the power play after a 5-minute major in a game misconduct of Denny Lambert. The Ice only had one shot with a man advantage. Then they had another power play and didn't score either. That may come back and haunt them. Gulls penalty killers were exceptional. Lead pass was blocked. In the ice end, it's loose, picked up. A chance here, McDonough coming in. Couldn't get the backhander off. Along the boards, that's Scaldi make it. Along the far side, behind the net, Loach looking for Scaldi. Scaldi on a 6-game scoring streak coming into the game. Leading scorer on San Diego, and now it's cleared out. It's tough for the lines to get in rhythm with all the penalties here in this first period.
It really is, JP. That's the hardest thing, is the guys start sitting on the bench, they lose their legs, and they've got to get something going right now.
Krivo-Krasov's shot was blocked. For 3 games and 3 nights, Krivo-Krasov's been moving very well. Here's a long shot. Tipped wide, rebound. Shot wide. Boyer looked like he had room on that short side. Controlled. Krivo-Krasov taken down. McKay helping out. Here come the Gulls. Fedotov, long distance, save there. And Susi will cover it. And a trip. Going down that time was Schaub, who just came on. And when we come back, San Diego will have their turn with a man advantage. Stay tuned.
Hockey, the game we love. Brought to life in one truly remarkable deluxe coffee table book, Hockey Hall of Fame Legends. For the first time in history, the Hockey Hall of Fame is proud to showcase its fascinating collection in book form. Page after page, legends unfold before you. Howie Morenz, King Clancy, Gordie Howe, and Bobby Orr, to name but a few. Captured in this dynamic pictorial book, yours for $50. Order Hockey Hall of Fame Legends now and receive the official 94 Legends calendar. A $13.95 value, yours free with this limited time offer. The triumph, the glory, the passion of hockey. Brought to life in Hockey Hall of Fame Legends, a must for all who love the game. To order Hockey Hall of Fame Legends now and receive your free calendar, send $50 in check or money order or call 1-800-752-2577.
Penalty being called. They called it a slash here. I call it a trip, whatever you want to call it, Bernie. It's 2 minutes.
It was a lucky break, I think. It was a late whistle.
Here's McDonough, right side, behind the net. Scaldi centering it, score! Off the goaltender and in! San Diego takes a 2-1 lead, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, San Diego got 2 breaks. They got a lucky penalty on a late whistle because of, I think the whistle should have been played. Ricciardi got called a penalty call on Job after the whistle, and the whistle should have been got a lot earlier. But Scott Arniel gets a lucky break here again. He tries to bank one, tried to make a pass to Daniel Shank in front of the net. It does hit a skate, goes behind Susi. No chance on that. See it from this angle here. Here you'll see it. He's trying to make it, just banks off, goes in.
Back to live action. It is Arniel. I thought it was Scaldi behind the net. Centering pass in front was saved, and then it's cleared down ice.
Big save there. Big save there. St. Jacques left all alone in front. Big save by Alan Besker.
San Diego leading it now 2-1 at Arniel's goal in the power play. That'll add to his point totals. Coming back, Halverson. Wrist shot, save, rebound, loose shot. McKay was robbed. Good second stop by Susi. Ice taking it back. Belanger couldn't clear out. McKay again. Rister is caught by Susi.
Well, the momentum has certainly changed here, JP. The Ice had plenty of time to get on the board. They had plenty of chances with all the power plays. Weren't able to make it happen, and here it is. The Ice has dug themselves into a hole now.
2-1, San Diego as we break.
You can easily $80700.
I called, I quit, and it only cost $9.95.
Call 1-800-448-0700 now.
Every cigarette brings you 7 minutes closer to death. So don't wait. Make the call. Make the call now.
Order nicotine now. Call 1-800-448-0700.
You know you have to quit. So make the call.
Halverson is going to take a 2-minute minor penalty for roughing, so the Ice, Bernie, will have another power play.
Yes, well, Christian Susi made a big save. He's going to make 2 saves, in fact. A rebound that got away from him. Comes back in. There's another great shot here and a great save. But after the whistle, a late hit, and we have a roughing call.
So the Ice, who have really struggled, they had that 5-minute power play, then another one. Couldn't come up with one. Will now look for the equalizing goal. On the near side, sent in by Haru. He scored the first goal of the game. McSween and Arniel for San Diego. Behind the net, the centering pass is blocked. Another try near side from Semeta. Behind the net for Boyer. Semeta top of the left circle. Gulls in white, leading it 2-1. Long shot, stick save Bester. Scaldi can't clear out. Right point shot. Again, Bester flashes away. Semeta. Dykhouse. Kellogg is blocked. It's loose. Along the near boards for Boyer. Power play for Indy for another 1:16. Centering pass, shot and a score. It's tied. Haru again. Yves Haru with his second goal of the game, 5th of the year.
A beautiful goal, too. There's no chance that Bester had on this one. A great play by Semeta. They finally got a power play set up, and they moved the puck. By far their best power play of the night. Semeta all alone behind the net. A great pass to Haru in the slot. A one-timer. Bester has no chance, and we're tied up. Here it is. You'll see that the easiest place to get set up on a power play is a lot of times behind the net. Semeta does it. forced by defense behind the net, and the Heroux's left all alone in front.
Wayne Gretzky's made a living behind the net.
Yes, he has.
That was a good play by Indianapolis. That's what they needed to do before. On this icing call, it comes back. It makes you wonder. They had 5 minutes and couldn't get anything going, and right there you saw some crisp passing.
Well, it's amazing how the game goes. You seem to have so much time. You think you got 5 minutes, maybe I can get it done. You try to get it done too fast, and it doesn't work. Now this is the first time that they really took their time to get it set up. They made something happen. Cemento was all alone behind the net. Made a good plan, and I think that's really a lot more teams should be setting up behind the net. I used to do it a lot, and it worked. You know, it's great. They can't force you. When they try to force you, you get yourself into trouble, as what happened with the defense chasing behind the net. You're going to leave someone open in front, and Heroux is left all alone. And when you get a goal scorer like Heroux is in front of the net with that kind of time, with no one around him, he's not going to miss very often.
Sean Byram is in for the draw. He was in there along with Hughie McDonough, who's a good face-off man. Behind the net, the ice taken. 3:21 to go here in the first period. Icing indicated. And now Bester had to touch it. They wave it off, obviously. The ice battling along the boards. 3 players are there. And there'll be a face-off coming up. Oh, a little push at the end.
We're having a little momentum swing again. It looked like that the ice was done after they didn't score on the power play. They get one back now. San Diego had taken the play away from the ice. Now again, it looks like it's switching again. The ice is starting to take control. And I think that's what's happening. The Gulls don't like what they're seeing, and they're going to try to cause some action.
Well, I saw a swing in there, and it had nothing to do with momentum.
Anytime Daniel Shank is on the ice, there's going to be some swinging. He's a feisty little guy. He loves to play this game, and he gets real hot-headed, and I think that's what he went in there to do.
Well, Daniel Shank, the man we're talking about, 34 in white, is an interesting story. 495 penalty minutes last year, and he was the Gulls' leading scorer. You wonder how that happened. Here's the action.
Well, it just, well, like we said earlier, boys will be boys. So they'll push and shoving after the whistle, and the referee's got to do the right thing. Put a couple guys in the box, let them cool off inside the box.
So Byram is going off. The Gulls' penalty box is open, but nobody's going in. Byram is by himself on that far side.
And Byram is a big boy, weighing in over 200 pounds. And it looks like they haven't figured out who's going in the box for the Gulls.
Well,
there's no number up either.
It's interesting. It's going to be the man we were talking about, Daniel Shank.
What a surprise. How do you get 495 minutes in penalties in 1 year and still score 40 goals?
It's a mystery. He was the most popular player on this Gulls team last year.
Oh, he's a crowd pleaser. He played right wing with me in Detroit. He was my right winger. In fact, we roomed together a little bit, and he is a feisty little guy.
Off the draw, 4-on-4. So again, we have that big open ice surface. Uh-oh, on a giveaway. DeSantis will get it back, fortunately for him. Benetop, almost stolen away. St. Jacques could have had a break. DeSantis again. Right side, Gibby McDonough. Has Arneal going toward the net. McDonough taken to the boards by Dykhouse. Just back after spending the last 3 games with the Blackhawks of the NHL. DeSantis intercepting in the neutral zone. 2:33 remaining, first period. Tough hit. That's going to be a penalty. Delayed call here. Possession gain, and we've got a high sticking penalty. Heroux is going to sit.
Another big break for the Gulls. The ice have really actually been playing very well the last couple of minutes. They've been forechecking. That's something we talked about before the game. To score goals, you've got to forecheck. You got to get on top of defense, and that's what the ice have been doing. Here was kind of a questionable call. Got his stick up a little too high. He got a high stick call here. See here, DeSantis is carrying the puck. Heroux comes in late, gets his stick up a little bit, knocks him in the back of the head, and that's a high stick.
So Heroux, who has scored 2 goals, will now have to watch his penalty killers, and it's a 4-on-3 situation. Again, the big open ice. We'll see if DeGray can't tee it up. He's got a great shot. They missed Bill Holder, who's with Anaheim. He was their quarterback on the power play, and they've been unable to replace him.
Well, it's always hard. You know, chemistry takes so long to get, and you know, it's early in the season. We're just at the quarter pole. It's going to be a while yet.
Off the draw, controlled the left point, and then it goes out of the zone. Larry Floyd is out there. He's the Gulls' all-time leading scorer, number 17. Right side, Lonnie Loach. second on this team in goals, tied with Anderson, actually. Out at the right point, there's Larry Floyd. Back for Loach. They're going back and forth with it in the 4-on-3 power play. Loach again. Ice not leaving that formation. Top of the circle, shot, score! The rebound! Scaldi may have tipped that one home. A lot of passing, but Indianapolis never moved. But to San Diego's credit, they stayed patient too.
Well, they did. Dale DeGray takes a shot from the side, and the goalie, Susie lets the puck get out. He didn't control the rebound. Scaldi standing all alone in front, gets the rebound. So here it is. They move it around. Shot to the side. A one-timer by DeGray. Rebound, gets in front, and it's in the net. Big mistake there. You can't let someone stand in front of the net. When you let a guy stand in front, he's going to burn you. Scaldi all alone, and 3-2 for the Gulls.
Scaldi now on a 7-game scoring streak in the assist to Floyd and DeGray at 18:06. And it's a power play goal. Right now it's 4 skaters aside. Dubinsky checked down. He keeps the puck alive. Right side. Stopped at the short side by Bester as Hackstall trying to get that one through. San Diego leading at 3-2 if you're just joining us. McSween, Arneal, and Scaldi are the goal scorers. Haru has both goals the other way as we look at Alan Bester, a 2.92 goals against average coming in. He won his last start against Kalamazoo, but he hasn't played in a week.
Well, goaltending is always so important. Alan Bester, a very, very strong veteran. He's been around through the wars. He's played a lot of goal in both the National Hockey League and the International Hockey League, and he's a guy that they can count on every night. And when the guys have got confidence in a goaltender in front of you, you always, you know, you tend to, even if you make a mistake, you know he's going to bail you out. So that's why the San Diego has such a good club, because they got good goaltending.
Last year they had Rick Knickel, who was exceptional. He's now up with Los Angeles, 2-line pass. Knickel's now up with the Kings. He won his last start against Anaheim 3-2.
And the goaltending tandem won the James Norris Trophy last year for the best goaltending in the league. And it's no surprise that Alan Bester is trying to do the same thing. And he's right in one of the top goals against one of the top save percentages in the league right now.
There's Byram, who's still in the penalty box. On his side, he's got another 13 seconds left, as does Shank. And there's still 1:22 left in this period. 3-2. San Diego leading it. There's Shank, adding to his penalty minute totals. Although this year, he doesn't have nearly the pace that he had a year ago, but he's been injured.
Well, I think Harold Steps has settled him down a little bit.
Coming back the other way, Fedotov sending it in from the center ice line. Along the boards, McDonough tips it to the right point for DeGray, whose shot was blocked. Penalties are over. 5 aside now. 5 skaters aside. Bester leaving it for DeGray. Less than a minute to go in the first period. A 3-2 lead, San Diego. We've seen a lot in this first period. Coming back, McDonough was taken down, no call. Back the other way. Over the line, Dykhouse got it back. Carl Dykhouse lost it in his skates, and then it's picked up by Daniel Shank. DeGray, poke checked away from him. Knocked back into the zone now by San Diego. That was McDonough who did it. On the right side, it's cleared out. Ice taken. Lead pass, Byram. Over the line, left circle shot, a weak one, sticked away by Bester. Behind the net, Boyer digs it out. Long shot goes wide of Alan Bester. Cleared out by Shank. 14 seconds left in the period. 3-2 San Diego. Semeta. Shank didn't get enough of him on that check. It's loose, picked up. Wrist shot, Bester with a save with 3 seconds left off Jeff Ricciardi. Big one.
Big save there. You don't want to get a goal scored in the last minute of play. And San Diego with the 3-2 lead would be a real goal to hurt them. But Bester, real sharp as we talked before. Ricciardi left all alone. He walks in and a big save with the glove. Bester does have one of the best gloves around on all of hockey, and he made a big save with that glove today.
A reminder, coming up in between periods 1 and 2, we hope you'll stick around. Bernie and I will be chatting with Tom Berry, the commissioner of the IHL. We'll get a progress report on a league that's rapidly rising. Everybody's talking about the IHL. Face off to the right side of Alan Bester. It's loose. Semeta couldn't get a shot away as the horn sounds, ending a very spirited first period of hockey here in San Diego. Great crowd, great action. We've already seen 5 goals. We almost saw a 6th, but Bester made that great save. Again, we remind you, stick around. Tom Berry, the IHL commissioner, will be joining Bernie and I when we come back. It's a 3-2 lead for San Diego after 20 minutes of play. You're watching the IHL on Prime Network.
It's just kind of an annoyance.
And I'm just too embarrassed to tell him about it.
Braun Flex Control, the first electric shaver with a pivoting head. It automatically adjusts to every contour of your face. Flex Control from Braun, the last word in shavers.
For me, the ideal shaver would give me a nice close shave and can get into those tight, troubled areas very easily.
Platinum-coated twin foils and dual cutter blocks automatically adjust to give even the difficult areas of your face Braun's most comfortable and closest shave ever. Now, for only 4 easy payments of $32.50, you can have the original Braun Flex Control with pivoting head in chromium-plated or black matte finish.
The best shave I've ever had.
I think the Braun shaver would be a great gift.
Call 1-800-737-5400. And for only 4 easy payments of $32.50, the Braun Flex Control shaver with deluxe travel case can be yours. Order now and get the pocket battery shaver free. Call 1-800-737-5400.
Buy the Braun Flex Control. It's the best.
700 cubic inches of nitrous oxide fury.
These are the hardest cars to drive in drag racing.
The Pro modifies the Nitrous Outlaws. Nitrous Outlaws, the explosive new video from Main Event Entertainment. Up close and in your face. Get a grip as the Pro mods rip the strip in sub-7 1,500 horses and quarter-mile combat. Order now and get this second video free. Pro Thunder. It's motor muscle madness. Chevy versus Ford. Shoebox Classics take on the 90. 200-mile-an-hour door slammers that will blow you away. Get them both for only $19.95. Nitrous Outlaws and Pro Thunder. The most explosive racing video value ever.
Don't wait. Order now. Ask for the Outlaws Thunder 2-pack. Call 1-800-525-2273. That's 1-800-525-2273.
Welcome back, everyone, to the IHL here on Prime Network. We're coming to you from San Diego, California, where the San Diego Gulls, after 1 period of play, are leading over the Indianapolis Ice by the score of 3-2. Along with Bernie Federico, I'm John Paul Delacamera. The distinguished gentleman in the middle is the commissioner of the IHL, Tom Berry. Tom, you've got to be very pleased. Everyone's talking about the I. 13 teams. Denver comes in next year. Where's it going?
It's been a very exciting ride, to put it mildly. I think that a great deal of credit goes to the owners that have had the forethought to look forward to what it takes to market a product that's as good as the game of ice hockey is, and that's what's made it go. We have applications right now for Houston and St. Paul, Minnesota, and we're still working on one for the city of San Francisco. So the league is definitely expanding, and we're looking at these major markets that'll enhance what we already have and give us some more opportunity to bring the game of hockey to a lot more people.
Tom, attendance is up again for the 2nd year in a row. You're up already at the quarter pole. You're up 6%. Where do you see this going? Are you going to start filling these every one of the buildings?
Well, certainly that's what the effort is being made to do. We offer affordable prices and a great product. So I think, it's hard to miss with what we have going for us. And I think that the people have responded very well to the marketing effort that the clubs are making. And certainly the young men on the ice that play the game have been a credit to the game of ice hockey. And that's what makes it all one heck of a great package. And that's what brings the fans in, brings the new owners in, and brings everything together to make it worthwhile to be in this game of hockey.
Tom, one of the things that everybody talks about is the shootout. You decided to drop overtime, go right to the shootout. What were some of the reasons for dropping overtime?
Well, there's several reasons. The principal one was I think that we saw a lot of defensive work in the last few minutes of a game that was close in the old days when we went to overtime. Players, as a rule, really dislike the shootout because they think they should win in 60 minutes and not have to go any overtime. But a lot of games, we don't have a winner at the end of 60 minutes. So this is what we do. We just go direct to the shootout. It saves time, so the young people who are coming to our games, often with their families, have a chance to get home maybe 10 or 15 minutes earlier, and it makes a big difference in many cases. And it certainly is exciting for the fans. They all stand up, they all cheer, and needless to say, it's a great letdown should their home team lose, but that's the way it goes.
We have about 20 seconds. How would you sum the IHL in 20 seconds?
Well, I must say it's a great opportunity for a lot of people to enjoy the game of hockey, and that's what makes it good, and the IHL is on the move forward.
Congratulations. Best of luck in the future.
Thank you very much, JP.
The IHL, a league on the rise. We are here in San Diego. It's a 3-2 lead for the Gulls. Bernie and I will be back in just a moment. The IHL continues here on Prime Network. Along with Bernie Federico, I'm John Paul Della Camera. A slim lead for San Diego, 3-2. The strangest thing I think about this game, Bernie, the way it started. It was all San Diego, but they didn't score the first goal. It was Haru instead.
No, they didn't. It was a real good goal. I think San Diego was trying to pinch too much. They were trying to get that first goal. It was a 2-on-1. Haru makes no mistakes, go right over top of Alan Bester's glove. No chance he hit. Always happens when you try to do too much. But San Diego comes right back here, and it's kind of a lucky goal here. You're going to see as McSween thinks he breaks his stick. You'll notice him, he kind of looks at his stick. It hits a defenseman in front, and it's off the glove into the net. And again, a lucky goal, but they all count. We go to the third goal, another lucky goal. Arneal going to pass it in front to Shank, hits Susie in the skate and goes in. 2-1 lead for San Diego. Again, though, another real nice goal here. A power play goal set up. DeGray takes a shot from the side. A rebound all in front to Scully all by himself, and he makes no mistake putting it in the open.